Hello everyone. Sir, in your opinion, what is the future of democracy?
Democracy is an accepted political system, one man, one vote, one value.
How did you rise up in politics? Such a massive, popular leader in the country.
I was not interested in politics. There was no background to my family. My parents are illiterate.
The reason you're popular is you're connected with the rural masses.
Yes.
You have worked with IAS, IPS.
IAS, IPS, they are going to be the administrator at the state level and at the national level. We will call them as bureaucrats. Bureaucracy and politicians, they go together with an understanding. Requirement is honesty, commitment, the mind to serve the people of the country.
So, but why we have so much corruption?
The greediness is increasing. One has to be satisfied whatever he gets as a salary or remuneration.
Youth to join politics also.
They must know what is constitution, what is democracy, the society, the caste system in India.
What is your vision for Karnataka, sir?
I appeal to all youths. They should know the problems of the society, real issues of the society, and they must think over how to solve these problems. ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಬಾಳ್ವೆ ಸಹಿಷ್ಣುತೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಧರ್ಮದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಷ್ಠೆ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಪರಧರ್ಮದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಹಿಷ್ಣುತೆ ಇರಬೇಕು,
ಅಭಿಮಾನನೂ ಇರಬೇಕು,
ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ಗೌರವಿಸತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಗುಣ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅವ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ.
Hello everyone. I hope all of you are doing great. Today I present you with another great, exciting episode of A Little More Light, our podcast initiative. Today we have a great personality as our guest in A Little More Light. He is former Chief Minister of Karnataka. He is currently the leader of opposition in the Legislative Assembly. He is somebody who grew from grassroots level politics, went on to become a very mass leader. When I use the very word, I truly mean it. The way he has built his political career, the way he has inspired so many people to join politics and excel in politics. As a mass leader, he has brought a new thinking in the politics. He also has a record of presenting 13 budgets. And as a chief minister, somebody who brought out schemes, give social justice to crores of people in Karnataka. We are truly humbled to have Shri Siddaramaiah sir amongst us as a guest. Sir, thank you so much for accepting our invitation and becoming part of this podcast initiative. Sir, I didn't actually believe that you were going to come. And as from team Inside Sales and myself, we are so humbled. Sir, in this discussion, in this podcast, we are going to mainly discuss about especially your thoughts regarding democracy, your thoughts regarding social justice, your thoughts regarding the future of politics, the role of youth in politics, and we will also discuss your own life, sir, about how you became so popular and the challenges that you're currently facing and the future challenges for which you may be getting ready. So I hope to have an exciting conversation with you. Sir, in your opinion, what is the future of democracy?
Democracy is an accepted political system in India because that is the only political system which is suited to India. Because of our caste system earlier, inequality is created both socially and economically. Equality. That is why Ambedkar in the constitution stated that one man, one vote, one value.
Correct, sir.
The president has got one vote. Its value is one.
Correct, sir.
The ordinary worker in the, whether it is in agricultural field or in any other field,
Everybody has a right.
he also having one vote, one value.
Correct.
That is democracy. But at the same time, that is why Ambedkar stated in the constitution that we are given political equality, one man, one vote, one value. But it is not so economically and socially.
Correct.
That is why democracy is the only political system which is suited to our country.
So
All
you
should be equal.
so you believe in India it will further strengthen.
All should be equal. Equal rights. That is why in the constitution it is agreed that equality before law, equal protection of law. In a country like ours, where inequality is there, so this system is the best system as far as the political system is concerned.
But around the world, there are populist movements and
Around the world
rising
also, and there are
dictatorships.
so many countries which have accepted democracy.
Mm.
But in some countries, dictatorship is there. But wherever there are dictatorships, it is not survived for a long time.
Correct.
Democracy survived for a long time.
But what about India, sir? It will further
India,
strengthen
that
or
is why, so far as the India is concerned, democracy is the best political system which is suited to India.
so what is your idea of social justice?
Social justice. Social justice is to be done because inequality is there. Economic inequality is there.
Social inequality.
Social inequality is there. In order to wipe out this inequality, this is one of the methods to bring about a change in the society. Social justice is not the only answer to wipe out the inequality.
Inequality.
It is one of the methods.
So what about reservations? Is there any alternative to reservations to address?
No reservation in America, there is a color
Correct.
discrimination is there.
Yes.
Blacks and whites.
Mm.
In India, the caste system is prevailing even today. That is why Ambedkar specifically mentioned in Article 15 and 16, those who are backward, socially and educationally, they are deserved for reservation. Not all. Mr. Narendra Modi now brought the
EWS.
amendment
Economically
to
weak.
the Indian Constitution, 103
Correct.
amendment to the Indian Constitution, through which economically weaker sections of the upper castes, 10% reservation is given recently.
Yes. And there is more
That is,
demand
that
for
is
inclusion.
against the Indian Constitution. That is against the Article 15 and 16. Because nowhere in the Article 15 and 16 it is mentioned. Economically weaker, economically backwardness people are eligible for the reservation. So it is against it. That is why they brought amendment to the Indian Constitution. Economically weaker sections is included. But in the Constitution, it is not so.
But Supreme Court also has justified it, right?
Even in the Supreme Court judgment, it is not an unanimous judgment.
Correct.
3 in favor of the 103 amendment, 2 against it. According to the Shino Commission, there is a Shino Commission.
Hmm.
According to it, 48.4% socially and economically weaker sections are there. That is in STs. SCs 38%, 33% in backward classes. Can you find backwardness in upper castes? They are not socially backward. They are not educationally backward. Before the independence, who are the persons eligible for the education? Not all. Not all Sudras. In Chitravarna Vyavasthe, only upper 3 castes they were eligible for the education, employment, and to enjoy the wealth. Not all Sudras.
But what about upper caste demanding either increase in the reservation or inclusion in the categories?
That
like
is
2A,
why
3A?
even in America also, there is an affirmative action to the black people.
Positive discrimination.
Preferential treatment.
Correct.
In an inequality society, preferential treatment is necessary. Then only you can bring about the equality. Otherwise, you can't bring about the equality. What the Constitution says, equal right, equal protection, equal opportunity should be given to all citizens of the country.
Correct.
Why it is mentioned? Because our society is an unequal society. That is why Ambedkar made a speech in the Constituent Assembly, 25th November 1949. He made a historical speech in which he stated, "We are see Constitution will come into effect from 26th January 1950. On 26th January 1950, we are entering a inequality society. There is a political equality, but there is no socio-economic equality. That's why we are very careful. Unless we wipe out the inequality, the people who suffered all along,
Mm.
they will destroy the very structure of the democracy." That is the warning he has given to this country.
How did you rise up in politics? Such a massive, popular leader in the country. How did that happen? Coming
See,
from a rural background.
see, I am from a rural background.
Mm.
I am from a village. My parents are illiterate. I am the first graduate in my family. Till I entered law college, I was not interested in politics
Okay.
because there was no background, political background to my family. I came in contact with one Nanjun Swami. He was a part-time professor
Farmer
in law
leader.
college, Shadavilas Law College.
Mm.
He was in Socialist Party.
Okay.
Because of him, I joined Socialist Party also. He persuaded me, persuaded other students also to join Socialist Party. We used to call it as SYS, Samajwadi Yuva Sabha. I became a member of that. Since the association started with Najan Swami, I inspired by him and I developed interest in the politics. That is how I entered politics. Otherwise, there was no background, there is no mentor for me, there is no godfather
Mm.
in politics.
But what qualities you have, sir? Like in the sense that you were so popular in the Karnataka. Like if you see,
Popular means, see, those who are committed to
was
the poorer people,
constitution also.
rural people. If you start connecting to these people, if you are interested and committed to the Constitution, what is the objects of the Constitution? To bring about a change,
Justice for everyone.
to give equal opportunities to all the citizens of the country.
Mm.
That is why in the Constitution it is mentioned, "We the people of India." We the people of India. This is the
Yes.
beginning word
It is
in the Indian
inclusive word.
Constitution, in the preamble of the Indian Constitution. That is why whoever in politics, whoever comes to power, they should act according to the objects of the Constitution.
The reason you're popular is you're connected with the rural masses.
Yes, yes. One should have connect with the rural masses because in villages there are so many illiterates are there, poorer people are there, and social inequality is there. Still, in rural areas, untouchability, the
Yes.
people are practicing.
Mm.
All these things should go. That is why we have to work against these evils of the society.
Sir, do you also persuade the students nowadays, as Professor Nanjunda Swami did for you? Do you
Professor
also?
Nanjunda Swami, he inspires to enter the politics.
So do you do the same nowadays whenever you go?
See, nowadays, I appeal to all the students who come to politics. They must know what is constitution. They must know what is democracy. They must know the society. They must know the caste system in India, the social structure of the country. And as Ambedkar put it, those who do not know history,
He said they're doomed to repeat it. Yes.
that is the statement of Ambedkar.
Yes.
That is why the students know the history and also what should be their role in the future. Then only you can build a new society or egalitarian society. Otherwise, it is very difficult.
Do you have the confidence in today's youth that they will do that?
I have confidence. Not that all the students are the ignorant of all these things, the problems of the society and all that. But there are students, they are from poor families, they are from backward families, they are from rural background, and they know the society, they have understood the society, the problems of the society, and there are students, but not all students. I have all the confidence in the student, in the youths.
Okay.
They only build the new society.
Hmm.
That is why I have confidence in them.
Sir, despite giving very good governance, like you gave so much to Karnataka as a chief minister, but even then the result was not positive. How do you deal with this uncertainty now? So, despite development, despite contributing to the society,
Uh,
that sometimes there is a political tide against you.
Not against me, it is because, see, three, four issues. All good works, all achievements we have made, they have not been properly propagated. That is one thing. The second thing is false propaganda against the government has been done by the vested class. That is why we lost.
So, going forward, like how do you deal with them in future elections?
See, now they are comparing my government with the present government. They are comparing my government with the coalition government. Now they have come to, they have realized that my government is the best government compared to these governments. That is why the people wanted me, the people love me, the people adore me. That is
Yes,
the reason why.
yes, sir, we do adore you, especially for your straightforwardness.
Of course, it is also there. One must be truthful to his conscience.
But how do you deal with the stress, sir? Every day there is so much criticism against you. Somebody is targeting you every day.
I am the target for BJP people and I am the target to the JDS people. It is because I am attacking RSS. That is why BJP people are against me. See, naturally, anybody who is straightforward and committed to the issues, naturally, the other political parties are targeting such person, and I am the target to these parties.
The question is, how do you deal with it? ಮತ್ತ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಲ್ವಾ, ಬೇಜಾರಾಗಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ?
See, it is a quite natural.
Hmm.
In a society like this, I am expected this type of target by the vested class.
So it is part of the process. You have to
It is a
accept it.
part of the game.
Part
It's
of
a
the
part of
game.
the political game.
Sir, what is your vision for Karnataka, sir?
Vision for Karnataka, see, I appeal to all youths. They should know the problems of the society, the real issues of the society. And they must think over how to solve these problems. Unless you bring about a change in the society, because we are living in a unequal society. Unless this inequality goes, the constitution will not be successful. If you want to make the constitution successful, you have to remove this inequality. So that is why one should know the constitution. One should know the social structure of the society. One should know why this inequality comes, then how to solve it. So the youth should understand this and go forward with their thinking to solve these problems.
Sir, our main audience is those who are preparing for IAS examination, UPSC, civil services. You have worked with IAS, IPS, and like thousands of them. So, any word of advice?
See, IAS, IPS, they are going to be the administrator at the state level and at the national level. We will call them as bureaucrats. Bureaucracy and politicians, they go together with an understanding. The basic requirement for politicians and bureaucrats is honesty, commitment, and to the mind to serve the people of the country. If such is there, then only they will be successful. They will get a good name also in the society. Otherwise, no politician, no bureaucrat will get the good name. Today, dishonesty has no place. Corruption has no place. One should have commitment to the upliftment of the society.
So, but why we have so much corruption, sir? Like, despite having democracy, governance, everything.
See, the greediness is increasing. Corruption because basic honesty is not there. One has to be satisfied whatever he gets as a salary or remuneration. With that, if greediness comes, it cannot be stopped. And we can't expect good things from greedy people.
So, is there a mechanism to prevent it, sir?
Every student, every youth should understand the corruption is detrimental to the development of the society. Caste system is a detrimental society. Caste system is more dangerous than corruption. In our constitution, it is said that establishment of secular state. There are so many religions in our society. There are so many castes in our society. There are so many languages in our society. But at the same time, that is why secularism is the only solution to all religions. Our country is not based on one religion, like Pakistan, like Bangladesh. It is not based on one religion. It is based on multi-religions. That is why it is said that unity among diversities. That should be the goal of everybody. ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಬಾಳ್ವೆ ಸಹಿಷ್ಣುತೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಧರ್ಮದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಷ್ಠೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಪರಧರ್ಮದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಹಿಷ್ಣುತೆ ಇರಬೇಕು.
ಅಭಿಮಾನನೂ ಇರಬೇಕು.
ಅಭಿಮಾನನೂ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ಗೌರವಿಸತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಗುಣ ಇರಬೇಕು.
ಹೌದು.
ಆಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅವ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇರಬೇಕು. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಮನುಷ್ಯತ್ವ ಭಾಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಮನುಷ್ಯತ್ವ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಅದು ಧರ್ಮನೇ ಅಲ್ಲ. ದಯೆಯೇ ಧರ್ಮದ ಮೂಲವಯ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು ಬಸವಾದಿ ಶರಣರು. ದಯೆ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಧರ್ಮ ಯಾವುದಯ್ಯ? ಅದರಿಂದ ಧರ್ಮ ನಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಇರೋದು. ಧರ್ಮಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲ. ಧರ್ಮಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವಿದ್ದೀವ? ಧರ್ಮ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ವೇ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಬಯಸೋದೇ ಧರ್ಮ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಧರ್ಮಗಳ ಸಮನ್ವಯತೆನೇ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ನ ಸಾರಾಂಶ.
Sir, you have always associated with thinkers, writers, the progressive people.
I had an opportunity, occasion, come in contact with the writers, thinkers in my political career, like Anant Murthy, Tejasvi, Ramdas. I was in Mysore. Anant Murthy was in Mysore. Tejasvi, though he is from Shimoga, he used to come to Ramdas
Okay.
place. Ramdas was a lecturer. Mallesh, Pa Mallesh, he was also the Socialist Party. We used to have every Monday, we used to meet in the Maharaj College canteen. We used to discuss the current affairs of the state and the country, particularly politics of the country and the people of the country. Like this, I have come in contact with these writers, thinkers, socialists. Of course, that also helped me.
In what ways it helped you, sir?
Because, you see, we used to participate in the discussion. We used to inspire from such people, seniors, and their ideas, their thinkings, their commitments to the society, like that. See, particularly nowadays, for all youths, honesty is a must. Honest thinking is a must. In service, you require minimum honesty. If it is not there, I don't think you will be burdens with the society.
So what about today, sir? Like today we don't see that kind of discussion debates happening with intellectuals.
That is why the textbook syllabus is not the only knowledge. You have to read a lot. You must try to understand the society. If you don't understand the society, we can't solve the problems of the society. If you don't know the poverty, how do you eradicate the poverty? If you are not experienced with poverty, how can you say that poverty is like this, poverty? It is superficial.
Correct.
Unless you are suffered, unless you are experienced. See, why Ambedkar made a, such an achievement?
because of his
Because he has
experiences.
suffered. That is why Ambedkar thought that, see, I suffered. Our people should not suffer. That is why when he got the opportunity to write the constitution, he has given this type of constitution, which is very much suited to our country. It's very much suited to our social structure.
So thank you so much for sharing your views, your thoughts, your ideas with me, and especially with the viewers who are going to watch this exciting episode. Friends, I hope all of you enjoyed this exciting conversation. This I truly believe it was a meaningful conversation where we threw light on various issues and about Sir's journey and his insights on so many issues related to politics and beyond politics also. And the very intention of this podcast is to make you think beyond a certain comfort zone, whether it is civil services or whether it is any other profession, and how one can go on to make a big difference in society or in politics or even in economy. So I believe that intention, that purpose has been served by inviting towering personalities, and also we have invited uh, other people who have shared their extraordinary journey, who may not be towering personalities. And I truly believe that a change can happen when we get inspiration from people who have already brought change, who are in front of us, and who are seeking to change the status quo that exists, who are seeking to change or remove the rot that exists in the system. And Siddaramaiah sir is somebody who has strived for social justice since his uh, beginning days in politics, initial days in politics. And we wish from Inside IAS, the entire team of Inside IAS, that him a very bright political career. And we need people like him to guide us, to ensure that the politics remains clean. Politics is meant for everyone, and politics is not meant only for those who have muzzle and money power. Once again, thank you, sir, and thank you all.